foreign scene, former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has been sentenced to 5 years in prison after a Paris court found him guilty of criminal conspiracy in a long-running case tied to millions of euros allegedly channeled from the late Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi to bankroll his 2007 election campaign. The 70-year-old former president led France between 2007 and 2012. He was acquitted of all the charges, including illegal campaign financing and passive corruption. But the verdict means Sarkozy will serve jail time even if he appeals. A first for a former French head of state. As George Nathalie Gavarino read out the sentence on Thursday, there was an audible gasp in the courtroom. Sarkozy was also ordered to pay a 100,000 euros fine. Addressing members of the press afterwards, the former president said the verdict is extremely serious for the rule of law, insisting he was the victim of a politically motivated prosecution. The case dates back to 2011 when reports surfaced that Gaddafi's regime had funneled tens of millions of euros into Sarkozy's presidential campaign 4 years earlier. A Libyan news agency and Gaddafi himself claimed money was secretly channeled to Paris. The following year, French investigative outlet Mediapart published what it said was a Libyan intelligence memo referencing the funds, a document Sarkozy dismissed as forgery. The court ruled that Sarkozy had allowed his inner circle to seek Libyan funding, though it stopped short of concluding that he personally pocketed the money. Former Interior Minister Claude Jones and Brice Hortefeux were both convicted of criminal association, while Sarkozy's campaign treasurer Eric Woerth was acquitted. Sarkozy's wife, Carla Bruni Sarkozy, faces separate charges of hiding evidence in connection with the case, which she denies. Still on the foreign scene, the U.S. Justice Department filed criminal charges against former FBI Director James Comey in a dramatic escalation of President Donald Trump's retribution campaign against his political enemies. If convicted, Comey could face up to 5 years in prison. He faces charges of making false statements and obstructing a congressional investigation. The president has threatened to imprison his political rivals since he first ran for president in 2015, but this indictment marks the first time his administration has succeeded in securing a grand jury indictment against one of them. The Justice Department is also investigating other antagonists, including New York Attorney General Letitia James and John Bolton, who served as national security official in Trump's first term as president. The charges breach decades-long norms that have sought to insulate U.S. law enforcement from political pressures. The federal prosecutor